life in the U.S.? What was life like in the U.S.?
Well, I've been here for around 13 years and now citizens of this country. Uh, as I've mentioned in the past, I have no regret of living here. So I think my whole life would be living here in the U.S.
What were your jobs here in the U.S.?
Well, it was funny because I was waiting for my boss to bring me to the job that I've been looking at the time, but there was a lady who happened to be living at the back of that bus stop and offered me a job. And that's my first job. I work as a associate member of a warehouse in Fremont, California. And then I thought I should look for another job because the salary that I'm getting, would you believe within a couple of weeks I already have a job when I got here. So for 3 months I stayed for that company and then looking for a better job with a higher pay. So I worked in a car industry at the time for another 2 years. And after that, I said I have to go back to the job that I really know, which is the pharmaceutical, being a pharmaceutical rep or sales rep. And from there on up to now, that's the kind of job I'm working on.
Um, would you say you're more fortunate than other Filipinos that come here?
Well, I
Or
would say because I may be coming here at the right time. My age, I would say I was in the mid that I could still contribute to the kind of job that I'm in. So because I have that experience, a wide experience back home, and I just utilize what I have achieved there and use it here, which I think made it a little successful. I would say.
did you have to go to more schooling to get?
I'm sorry.
Did you have to go to more schooling to get the job you
No.
have now?
It depended on the experience that I had back home, and the first pharmaceutical company that hired me had a big confidence on me because I wasn't even applying for that position in San Francisco, and I was just looking for a position somewhere close to my place. But he was so confident that I should be elevated to San Francisco territory because of my deep experience.
What was it like providing for your family?
Oh yeah, definitely. The first few years, we really don't know how much we should be earning, and then what my family needs because we've never been here. But as we go along, we were able to adjust to the kind of salary that I should be, bringing home every month, something like that.
What do you think was the most difficult adjusting here?
Well, culturally, because my culture is kind of different from the culture of people over here. But as I've said, I always remember when I was taking my English class, when you're in Rome, you should act like a Roman. So when I got here, I have to really blend on them. So instead of they learning what my culture is, I was the one learning their culture. So it made me easier for me to adjust.
Did you have that mindset in the beginning when you came here, or
No, at all, because I haven't met them, face to face that time. So when I just got here, talked to them, and and from there on, I was able to know what they are, what kind of person they are, and how to deal with them.
how does your life here compare to your life in the Philippines?
Well, uh, I was working for 15 years, my first and only job back home as a pharmaceutical rep, and I thought my life there was good, but it was even better when I got here and worked as a pharmaceutical rep as well.
Are the values here in America different?
Well, anywhere you go, values are all values in each country are all different. But the only thing is, I always mention to my kids, there's a lot of different values here on earth. It's just a matter of knowing what is the right thing and the wrong one.
Did you experience any racism or discrimination?
Well, in the past, I would always say there's always racism and discrimination, But it depends on you. Like when I got here, I know it's gonna be difficult because I have never been here. I never lived here that long. But if they find out that you are really good in what you're doing, you will never feel that discrimination or racism because they feel that you are part of them.
Have you ever felt any hate? Or have you ever, has anyone ever expressed hatred towards you just because you're Filipino? Or...
Well, because sometimes each individual person would have different thinking of what who Filipinos are. But if you try to prove them that you are different from what they think they are or who we are, they kind of change their views about Filipinos.